Hello and welcome back. We are heading up to Minnesota. We're going to go over the Minnesota Timberwolves and all their luster. All right, let's jump right into it. Summertime transactions. They acquired Kevin Martin. They lost Andre Karolinko, Luke Ridnow, Greg Stiesma, and Brandon Roy. Them needs. They drafted Shabazz Muhammad with the 14th pick. And
Gory Dieng.
bless you with the 21st pick. Now I look at these. When I look at the transactions, the first thought coming to my mind is Kevin Martin, the empty school. I don't think this guy's ever made a meaningful bucket in his life. That's just my personal opinion in his professional NBA life. But we'll see what happens. I'm not really impressed with the transaction piece. Except I do like Shabazz Muhammad if you could just keep him away from women.
Kevin Martin, yeah, you said it best, man. He shoot with one hand. We know what happened to Brandon Roy.
Look, one hand.
They ain't lose anything with Karolinko, and I think with Gory Dieng, I think they was trying to go for a shot blocker. I think that was their intentions.
He's not that tall though, isn't he? He's like 6'7",
No, he's
6'8".
pretty long.
No, how tall is that? I don't know.
He's like 6'10".
16,
He's pretty long. I think they was going for that shot blocker.
Okay. I knew he played good defense. I just never knew how tall he was.
Gory Dieng, I know a lot of people was high on other people on that Louisville team, but he's a very heady center. Very, very smart. He knows when to make the backdoor pass, when not to. He's a very good high pick and roll guy, which is what they run. So I like that drafting. I do not like Shabazz Muhammad, and I think he's a one trick pony and doesn't do it that well anyway.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
So their transactions, I do think they lost too much, but they gained. We have to realize that a transaction that we're not realizing is they gained back Kevin Love.
Yeah, that is true.
But actually, I like Muhammad because he fits what they do when they run the floor in the open floor with Rubio and Javed, however you pronounce that. Karolinko, I think, will be a big loss. Martin, I don't know because he don't play defense, and that's going to kind of hurt them.
All right, let's go to the rotation. We have Nikolai Petrovic starting at center. Kevin Love back at power forward. They have Chase Budinger listed at small forward, but we'll see what happens. Kevin Martin listed as the starting shooting guard, and Ricky Rubio is also back, since we're talking about Kevin Love, as the starting point guard. Derek Wiggins, role player guy. Corey Brewer, Alexis Shavid, JJ Barrera, Shabazz Muhammad, and Ding Dang. Dang. Anyway, looking at this rotation, if Love and Rubio can stay healthy, they can do some things. I think they'll contend for the lower half. Maybe, on a high note, and if Shabazz Muhammad can come in there and be a consistent scorer, they could probably even be a fifth, between 3 and 5. Who knows?
I think Kevin Martin shooting will be the downfall. I think that he has to know when to take shots and how to take shots. Otherwise, that's gonna hurt.
I think Shabazz and Brewer, I think they almost the same player, but Brewer a better defensive player.
Agree. I have no comments about the rotation. It's all been said.
Puff, pass. Okay. Player of interest.
For me, it's Nikola Pekovic. Last year
Not a
was
sneezing here.
last year was a big breakout year for him. The thing was, he had a breakout year when Kevin Love was out. So it makes me wonder which Nikola Pekovic are we going to get. Are we going to get this strong double-double guy who could do 22 and 12 in a night easily? Or Is he gonna get enough touches? With his how will his rebounding be affected by Kevin Love, who is a vacuum for rebounds? And will all those things, will Kevin Love's presence push him too far to the background? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna watch and see.
Mine's gonna be Ricky Rubio. One, his health, and two, if he's healthy, how would he be able to run the floor? When you have a shooter like Kevin Martin, I honestly think Rubio and Kevin Love can actually be that new duo that can give a lot of people problems. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, my players are interested in their backcourt as a whole, as to how they rotate in and out with Schmidt and Rubio and JJ Barea. It's just gonna be interesting to watch how they do it and see where's the hot hand at the moment, and that's probably how they'll run with it.
Well, I'm looking at Kevin Love, and the reason why I'm looking at Kevin Love is because I don't think he's gonna finish this year at the Timberwolves.
Yeah, we've been saying it for 3 years in a row.
Exactly.
I think this is the year that he gets traded, and the reason why I say that is because when you look at this draft class, if you anywhere between the number 1 pick and the 10th pick, you can get a quality player.
Yeah, it's
So,
good right
and
now.
when you look at someone like Pekovic, who had an outstanding year last year
without Love,
without Love, and you just signed him to a nice little contract. So you got Pekovic still there. Rubio's a cornerstone, and I must say I was wrong about Rubio. I did not think he was going to be good. Then you got, the elephant in the room, Derek Williams. It's so many. It's a lot of pieces here, but the most tradable commodity is Kevin Love because he can get you one of Smart, Wiggins, Parker. He can get you up in that area. So,
yeah,
he's my player of interest. Final thoughts on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I think Minnesota Timberwolves actually have a good chance to actually make the playoffs as a lower half team.
yeah, same here. They found a breakthrough.
I like the Timberwolves if they stay healthy. I really love Ricky Rubio, and they actually gave Rubio more pieces to work with than they did Kevin Love to work with.
That's true.
So I think Rubio's in for. He's easily going to average double-digit assists this whole season.
Oh, yeah.
And if he's able to do that, they can go as high as a 6 seed.
This team could either be in the middle of the playoff pack, or it can be a lottery team. That's a lot of ground to cover, but this team manages to do it. I actually like Rick Adelman. Hopefully, he will be able to do something good with this team. I always want to see him win a championship, but
Yeah, very underrated.
all time. I don't really have a lot to say about him. Matter of fact, I'm cold. Let's just leave that place and go somewhere where it's hot. So we'll be back in just a moment to talk about our number 14 team.